What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Tochi. I'm here with another video critiquing my own form. Today is leg day on my upper lower push pull leg split. I started going back to the commercial gym after working out at my apartment gym for the last year and a half. And my upper body has been okay, but I feel like my lower body, specifically my legs, have been stagnating, almost regressing. So that's why I'm back here. So, evaluating my first workout here, the front squats, which I've been using the machines to do my squats because I injured myself when I was doing it on the free weights with the actual barbell. So this I feel like has been the most safest options for me. But just kind of looking at my form here, I feel like the biggest thing that I am suffering with this one is that, as you can see, I'm kind of struggling there with my left knee kind of buckling, but I feel like I'm not getting deep enough with this squat. If I can kind of look at it right there, I feel like I can go a little bit more deeper. So I feel that next time I come here in the gym, that's the biggest thing that I can do to actually improve my form here. And then also just slowing it down. Now that I'm watching this back, it's actually going a little too fast for my liking. So I'm trying to do my eccentrics for at least 3 to 4 seconds on the way down. So that's the biggest thing I can improve on there. Next, moving on here, I am doing my RDLs, which I feel like my form for my RDL is not that bad. I feel that I can probably hinge a little bit better at my hip right there, and then also speeding or slowing this down, not speeding it up, but slowing this down, I feel like is the biggest thing I can do to improve. So as you can see here, I am also doing the RDL with the machine. For anything leg related, I feel like doing machines have been most optimal for me. I just feel that I always end up injuring my lower body or my lower back whenever I do use the barbell. So that's the biggest thing that I have been doing for myself the last couple of weeks that I have been here in the physical gym. So I can see here, I'm probably not hinging enough right here, although I do feel that the form is not terrible here. So I think that compared to the last exercise with the front squat, I feel like these RDLs are not that bad. I probably can dip a little bit lower down my front shin right there, but overall I feel like this is pretty good. But if you guys are, workout enthusiasts or, regular workout people that have been doing this a little longer than for me. I've only been working out for the last 4 to 5 years in the gym, and I still feel like I can improve on a lot. So feel free to drop some feedback in the comment section down below. As you can see here, I probably can bend my knees a little bit more to kind of feel it more in my hamstrings, because I feel like the first week that I started doing this again, I wasn't feeling enough stretch in my hamstrings. And then when I did the second week, I think I stretched a little too much, and then it was severely sore for like the next couple of days. But that's what I feel like I can improve for my RDLs. And then the next thing I'm doing here are some standing calf raises, which I I'm not really sure with this machine, because I'm pretty tall. I put it all the way to the top, but I'm not sure if I should lower it a little bit more to feel more of that kind of standing motion. Although I do feel like I can load up my calves pretty well when I'm doing these standing calf raises. I feel that, this one compared to the RDLs and the front squat, I'm not really having too much difficulty with. So every week, what I do is that I increase it by a plate, and then when I get to the max of what it can actually hold, I think it holds up to 540 on here. I then just start increasing the reps. So you can see I have about, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plates. So I think that's what, 360 pounds. So yeah, overall, I feel like my standing craft raises aren't that bad. So next I have here is my hip thrusts, which I started doing hip thrusts back at my apartment gym with just the dumbbells, but I feel like I wasn't really feeling what I should have been feeling in my, my glute regions. So now that I'm back here in the actual commercial gym, I feel like now I'm actually feeling what I'm supposed to be feeling. So I'm getting a good little stretch back there in my glutes. And I feel that in the last couple of weeks that I have been doing my my hip thrust with this actual machine here, I feel like I've been actually having some progress. So as you can see here from another angle, I'm doing it again. I put on 180 pounds here with 4 plates. So the biggest thing that I'll say here is that I could probably slow it down a little bit more. I feel like I'm going a little too fast. Is this video sped up? No, it's actually not sped up. So yeah, I definitely can go a lot slower when I am lowering the weights. I'm trying to keep it at a 3 to 4 second pace. So I just need to be better at being mindful of that when I'm actually working out. So next here, I have some laying hamstring curls. I have this at 125 pounds right now. I initially started doing this 3 sets of 15. So the first week that I would do would be 15, 14, 13. Second week would be 15, 15, 14. And then the last week would be 15, 15, 15. And then I would have one more week of trying to do 15s across the board. And it wasn't until I completed all those reps that I would increase it to the next weight size. So I think after 125, it was like 135 or 140. So I will say that when I started doing this, I feel like 15 reps is a little too much. So now I'm doing 3 sets of 10. And I'm really trying to slow it down. You can see this is probably the fastest that I'm doing the reps. And I'm just swinging the weight around. So this one I can really improve on, and I really need to slow it down. So doing 15 reps at a really, really slow pace does not seem too feasible for me. So that's why I adjusted it the first couple of weeks that I did this. And now I'm only doing 3 sets of 10 with 125 and really trying to slow it down. So I feel like that's the biggest point of criticism I can give myself for this exercise. And then I think this is the last exercise here. This is the leg press. Yeah, this is the leg press. And this one, you can't really see with this angle, but I feel like the biggest thing that I am struggling with the leg press is that, one, I'm not really sure if the positioning of where I'm putting my feet on the platform is correct. And then two, I don't feel like I am letting it come deep enough when I'm actually, getting ready to press it back up. So you can see in this next actual position that I put the camera in. So this will probably give us a better idea of how I'm doing it. So you can see I'm putting it almost completely to the outer skirts of that platform. And you can see right there, I feel like I'm not, allowing it to come deep enough, but I am a pretty tall guy, so I'm not really sure how far down I should be letting it come down. So I feel like that's the biggest thing. I'll try to go a little bit deeper next time I do this. So we shall see, how that it feels when I actually do the press. So I think I have one more left, and then we'll kind of wrap this video up here. I have I have the front squat, I have the RDLs, I have the standing calf raises, I have the hip thrust, I have the laying hamstring curls, and then I have this leg press machine here. So yeah, I have like 5 to 6 different exercises on this specific day. On my lower body day, I only have 5, and then I do some biceps as well. But you can see here the positioning of my feet a little bit more clearly, so you guys can let me know if that's a good position to have it in. But overall, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and drop your criticism in this video down below. I am open to all criticism, and we all get better together here in the gym. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.